Thank you, Buckin. Thank you, Tiger. Yes, I forgot to unmute myself again. So we'll just go through this all over again. Thank you. Welcome everybody. BJ Weller here with you. At least it was only 4 minutes this time instead of the 10 the last time I forgot to unmute myself. But anyway, welcome BJ Weller here for your viewing pleasure here, playing a little bit of SimCity Societies for the Extra Life Stream Team, celebrating my over 1 year anniversary. I actually started with the Stream Team back in June of last year, the end of June. So it's been great fun here being part of the Stream Team, talking about Extra Life, bringing Extra Life information for you. But as I was saying, until tomorrow, when you make a cheer, do hashtag charity with your cheer, and Twitch will donate some money to Extra Life with that cheer. So what Twitch is doing there, and again, the information is down below the live stream window here. Twitch is donating $2 for every 1,000 bits cheered. That is prorated. So if you cheer 100 bits, they're donating 20 cents. If you cheer 10 bits, it's like 2 cents. But every little bit adds up, as we'll see in a moment, because I am going to cheer here. Yes, thank you guys. Thank you for joining me as well. You think Taz would have mentioned something. I think Taz is lurking on me now. But yeah, so this is until tomorrow. September 19th is the last day for the Cheers for Charity, Cheers for Kids. So make sure, and this is good on any channel, not just our channel here, the Extra Life for Kids channel, but any channel that you do a cheer on, do that hashtag charity cheer. And Twitch will donate a bit of bling to Extra Life. So let's do that. Oh, there's Taz, yes. I was muted, Taz, and you didn't tell me. Okay, go ahead and say hi to Taz. He can hear you now because I'm unmuted. Alright, so let's see. I've got 65 bits to cheer, so I'm going to just cheer all 65 bits here. Cheer 65. We'll do hashtag charity. And, can I do this? Oh, I need 100 bits for that? Okay. Never mind. We'll just cheer our plain old 65 bits of charity. And let's see what we got here. Let's see if this works. Sometimes cheering works for me. Okay, here we go. We cheered it. Here it goes. It's coming. Is it going to go? Is it going? Is it going? Is it going? Boom. There we go. Okay, we got the cheer in. There we go. We've got our cheer in. And there we go. What we got so far? $99,000. So we're just shy of $100,000 raised so far just from cheering. This is just all from the cheering for charity. So that's all you do. Cheer, your normal cheer. If you don't know how to cheer, you type in cheer and then the number of bits that you want to cheer. Of course, you have to have bits. You can either watch some ads to get some bits, or you can buy bits outright. But you do cheer 65 space hashtag charity, and this is what it does. So there we go. I used up all my bits, but it's good for a good cause. It's for Extra Life there. So there we go. So $99,000, almost $100,000 raised. So let's get some cheers going in. Cheers, cheers, cheers for kids. Cheers for charity. And of course, being that you can cheer on this channel, that means, of course, that Extra Life is now an officially partnered channel. The Extra Life for Channel Kids, the official Extra Life channel, is officially partnered with Twitch now. So you can also subscribe to the channel, and of course Extra Life gets the revenue from that subscription as well. As you know, obviously it's split with Twitch, but the portion of the revenue that normally goes to, say, the streamer actually goes to Extra Life. So sub away, and of course it is September here on Twitch, which means if you sub to a channel for the first time subbing to that particular channel, the first month of your sub is half the cost. So of course, there's Twitch has 3 different tiers of subbing. It's $4.90. Well, let's round it up. $5, $12.50, or no, 24. Yeah, $5, 25, and no, $5, $10, $25. Those are the 3 tiers: $5, $10, $25. So again, that sub revenue is split 50-50 right off the bat. But for September, you get half the cost for your first month. So if you sub at the $5 level, your first month is only $2.50. If you sub at the $10 level, your first month is only $5. You sub at the $25 level, your first month is only $12.50. But the revenue that the channel, aka the streamer, gets stays the same. So this is just Twitch cutting out their portion of the proceeds for that first month. And again, this is not Extra Life specific. This is for whichever channel you happen to sub to. So again, you can subscribe to the Extra Life for Kids channel here now. Do it, because that portion of the money goes again directly to Extra Life. Again, none of us on the stream can get any of this revenue from cheering or subbing. It all goes directly to helping the kids of Extra Life, which is the most important thing. So definitely want to shout that stuff out. Sub to the channel, do a cheer. When you do a cheer, do the hashtag charity and Extra Life. Get some money to help the kids. So good stuff there. Love Extra Life. Our event is October 6th to 7th, tabletop in Oklahoma City. Nice. Yes, as a matter of fact, tabletop appreciation. There's two. I should specify this is an Extra Life tabletop appreciation weekend. There's actually an official International Tabletop Appreciation Day. But what we have going on here for Extra Life is a special Extra Life Tabletop Appreciation Weekend, the third annual Tabletop Appreciation Weekend on Saturday, September 23rd and Sunday, September 24th. That's something that Extra Life does special once a year to celebrate all the participants, like Tiger Mojo here does for your tabletop gaming. And as a matter of fact, next week we will be doing our own little special tabletop thing here with the two childrens. So we'll be doing a special tabletop stream for our Extra Life show right here, right at this time. Around about 3:20 to about 5 o'clock. So I think we might be doing a little bit of talking battleship. So we'll do that next week. We've raised over $4,000 in 3 years. This is year 4. Nice. Think you will break 100 grand? Yeah, I think so. I think in the next 24 hours, I think we can get enough cheers. I mean, we're only $200 away, so that's I think $2 for 1,000. $10,000 is 20. So that's 100,000 bits cheered all across Twitch. Again, that's not just for our channel. That's where just somebody using that hashtag. I think we can get that pretty easily. I've been using hashtag bits right now. We'll get more on the PC. Yes, indeed. I've got to get some more bits again too. So I can help bump that up. I wish we could cheer on our own channels. I wish I could cheer for myself on my own channel. I can certainly do it, but unfortunately we can't. But hey, everybody else can cheer for us, which is the good thing here. So in the meantime, that's enough of our special announcements here. I'll be practice is at 5, so we might end up having to leave early. Alright, so we might have a short session here today. Practice is at 5. Make sure you're ready for practice, Aaron. It might be at 5 today. I did 1 4 to 5, so I won't be home. Okay, so she's got a call, so mommy won't be home in time. All right, we'll have to take care of some real life business there. But anyway, let's get on with gaming here. Play some SimCity Societies. If anybody has any questions about what Extra Life is, what we do, please ask away. We got a lot of people in the channel here who can answer that question. You're done with the pizza? Okay, we'll throw that away and put your plate in the sink. Okay, and then Boo. Do you want your pasta? You want your pasta? Okay, bring it over here and get yourself a spoon. All right, good. You want your pasta? You don't want your pasta now? Are you sure? All right, go wipe your nose and go play with Erin or whatever. Make sure you leave Erin alone so she can do her homework. All right, so let's see where we're at here. Otherwise, the child is messing up my ability to see chat. There we go. All right, so let's rock and roll with SimCity Societies. Again, if anybody has any questions about Extra Life, please ask away. Do my best to answer it. If I can, I'm sure we got somebody in chat who might be able to answer it. Still driving. Oh, Taz is still driving on Euro Truck Simulator 2. Excellent. Oh dear, there's a doodle at the door. We locked out our dear old Doodle. Oh, Marley, I'm so sorry. Trying to rush back here to get on for Extra Life, and we locked the dog out the house. Oh dear. At least it's not raining yet. Anyway, all right, let's get on with it here. Let's switch over here and load up SimCity Societies. Let's get some SimCity Society going here, because looks like we might have to truncate our show today. Unfortunately, but hey, that's sometimes the way real life works. Tantonitis. No, here we go. We were working on Extra Life Philly. That's where we were at. So let's return to the selected city. Again, so actually, so if we're going to end up doing Talking Battleship next week, this is going to be our last foray into SimCity Societies. September was SimCity Societies month. And this sort of culminates what I've been doing here for the last several months here, since really the beginning of the summer. Was it May? I think we started in May. Was with the original SimCity Classic, was just dedicating each month of my live streams to each of the SimCity games, minus of course the SimCity 5 game, which really I don't consider that a SimCity game, because it's just no, it's just bad. No. So, and again, here, this is not sort of an official sequel. It's sort of like an offshoot of the original, you know, Sim Classic 2000, 3000, and SimCity 4 series. Those are the core games in that series. Here, this is a little bit of an offshoot. Again, this one is actually developed by Tilted Mill and not Maxis, and this is more of a you create a thematic based city, so doesn't have sort of the in-depth simulation that the others have, but it's a sort of a little enjoyable little throwaway type fun play sessions here that you get anyway. It's more of the visual based type building than sort of an actual your mayor running a city type simulation here. So we got some nice little areas here we're going here. So let's see where we left off. We did around this area a bit here. Our hedge maze. So we've got this area all built up here. We got our high rises. So we're going more for sort of in the Extra Life theme. We're going for prosperity and creativity. And, you know, creativity for, of course, the gaming. That is really the core essential of what we do here at Extra Life is the gaming. And of course, prosperity for the money that we raise for these hospitals that are spread all across North America, from Canada down through the United States and into Puerto Rico. Anyone in the world, you are more than welcome. Anyone out there in the world is more than welcome to participate in Extra Life. You can do it no matter where you are in the world. Wow, that's actually that. I don't know how well this has come across the stream, because unfortunately I have to knock down my output here a bit, quite a bit. But wow, that street actually looks pretty good. Grass not so much, but so yeah. So even if, you know, gaming is international. Gaming is a unifying force across all ages, all walks of life, all countries, you know, all languages. Gaming is a universal language, a unifier of a society, so to speak. We have a great gaming community. So there's no reason that anyone out there in the world can't do what we love to do here, playing games and help kids at the same time. When you sign up for Extra Life, you can pick any hospital to support. So it doesn't matter whether you have a hospital near you or not. You can just say, hey, I want to pick this hospital. I will help the kids at that hospital. And of course, obviously, you can donate from wherever you are. You know, money is pretty much universal as well. So yeah, we got our toy store, we got our bank up, we got our recording studio. That's recording studio. We got our little plaza out here. So we were building up the back, sort of the center of the square here. Our little police box for you Europeans out there that might look a little familiar. Gotta love the police box, man. Although I'm not too happy that the direction that Doctor Who is taking anymore. You know, I've not been a big fan of the new Who, so to speak. I mean, I've seen episodes here and there. I don't think it's terrible. I don't think it's bad, but it's just not. You know, I grew up on the classic Who. Tom Baker in particular. You know, was the first Doctor I started watching. So, you know, my full experience was, you know, those long Tom Baker years that we had. Some of the great stories there that Tom Baker was involved with. I think really the Tom Baker, John Pertwee era, you know, a little bit of the Peter Davison area. I think those three Doctors probably had are the core essentials of what Doctor Who really is. Not to say that, you know, Bill Hartnell and Pat Troughton were not, but because I actually enjoy, you know, their stories as well. But I think the core essentials for, at least for us Americans, because that's really, I mean, those are the Doctors that we knew. We didn't really know Bill Hartnell or Patrick Troughton years as much, due to, you know, the episodes that got ported over through PBS and our public stations and that kind of stuff. So is it a penny a bit? Let me think, because 1,000 bits is $10. 100 bits is equivalent to $1. So yeah, I guess it's like a penny a bit. Yeah, I guess that's about right. Yeah. Yeah, I know, Shipwreck. So close. It is so close. We're almost there. Everybody keep cheering. Just use that hashtag charity to cheer. Whenever you cheer. I mean, again, this is not Extra Life channel specific. You can use that hashtag to cheer on any channel. And Twitch will make that donation. Of course, we'd love it if you cheered on this channel, because that just means that's more money going to Extra Life, because then we get the revenue from the cheer itself, in addition to the donation that Twitch makes for that cheer. And so obviously cheering right here on the Extra Life for Kids channel is a double bonus for that. But yeah, so yeah, those are the core years. So I'm not really, you know, a big fan of the new Who. And even less so now that the announcement has been made that the Doctor is going to be played by a female actress. Again, nothing against the female actress at all. I just don't think that's not, to me, that's not who the character is. That's not, you know, what the character is. Now, obviously, in the terms of regeneration and that kind of stuff, you know, you can play that kind of storyline, and obviously it has with the Doctor's arch nemesis, the Master. Which I'm not, again, you know, I haven't seen those episodes at all, but to me it's, you know, some things you just don't need to mess with. You know, change for the sake of change, just because you can change it doesn't mean you should. You know, those, and apparently everybody, you know, the character of the Master as is Missy, as she is now as Missy, it is well liked. You know, a good character, good storylines with the character, but you could do that. My feeling is, well, we've already had a female evil Time Lord called the Rani, which was introduced late in the classic Who season in Sylvester McCoy's era. Now you can have just as good storylines. You can have the same actors. You can have everything the same. Just to say that that particular character is the Rani. And nothing else would change except, you know, in our own heads, essentially. So I don't, you know, for me, I don't see the necessity of changing the Master and the Doctor into female characters. When there's so many other good female characters that were introduced in this series over the last 50 odd years, that can be used for those storylines. Again, you can use the Rani as your female villainess in these stories. I mean, if you want a female Time Lord heroine, Romana would be, I would absolutely love to see Romana return to the series. I thought she was a great character, especially the first Romana. Obviously, we all know the reasons why they ended up having Romana regenerate back in the Tom Baker era. But, you know, that would be a great character to have return and be a great female role model hardcore fans of Doctor Who without having to change the Doctor into a female character. But anyway, enough of that tangent. All that because I saw my favorite little police box there. That's all. I had to spout that out. I had to get that off my chest. But there we go. All right, so let's get on with building. Let's do some building here. Zoom out here a bit. I'm right on the edge of the map, so my camera gets kind of wonky here. So let's see. We want to put something here. Let's see what we got here. We've got 60 workers that are unemployed. So we definitely, because before I ended last week's stream, I tossed up a lot of housing. So we've got a lot of jobs to fulfill now. So this is sort of our commercial district, our job district here. Are you moonwalking? Oh, look at that. He's breakdancing. I used to be able to do that. Long time ago, back in my youth, I used to be able to do that. I almost had the moonwalk down, too. That was the toughest thing for me to do, was try to get the moonwalk down. I wasn't really as coordinated enough to make it look really as good as a lot of people do who can do it well. But I used to be able to do some of that back in the day. If I tried to do that now, I'd end up in the hospital. Will you build that roundabout here too? I can't really, because the build options here are really limited. So I could probably build a roundabout, but I don't even know if I can build angled streets. It's more or less, there's no curve options or anything here. It's more or less straight streets. So I could build a square roundabout, but that would pretty much be it. All right, so let's see here. So, and that's one of the things too that's different about the game. You know, in the core SimCity games, you need to have things that are within a certain distance from a road in order for your Sims to be able to get from point A to point B, whether driving, walking, or whatever. So in the past, all this stuff would be you wouldn't be able to build here because none of it would be accessible by your Sims. Here, however, in this game, it's, you know, Sims can walk on grass. Why not? It makes sense. So you can actually have wide city blocks and fill in buildings and everything else within these city blocks inside, not have them immediately road accessible. Which, you know, is really how a lot of stuff works in the real world. I mean, you go to a mall, or you go to, you know, what we call Peddler's Village here. It's, you know, it's just an area of shops that are across the main road here. So you got the main road coming through, you got your parking lots, but you're pretty much walking everywhere, walking to all the different shops. You actually can't drive and park in front of many of the particular shops and restaurants that are there. So this is sort of follows along with that idea. Heat wave. Oh dear, we have a heat wave. Temperature records are being shattered. The heat wave is expected to last several days. Extra life Philly power requirements are spiking due to Sims cranking their air conditioning. So that means I am, yes, as we can see, power is of a necessity here. And unfortunately, solar panel, our solar stations here are kind of weak in that regard. So what we will want to do, we just want to throw, where is it? Solar farm here. We'll throw another solar farm down. Boom. And another one. Boom. There we go. We can see the arrow moving up. So we'll just throw our solar farm right across here till we get back into the green. There we go. One more. Since money is not an issue, we can throw down whatever our needs are. So there we go. We're a little bit back in the green with our solar farms. Excellent, excellent, excellent. We have the power we need. So let's get back in here. Let's get some. Oops. Let's rotate properly here. Let's get some job-producing buildings here. So we need employment. We want stuff that's going to focus on prosperity or creativity. Private bank. I think most of this stuff actually reduces or consumes our prosperity quotient here. Oh yes, Taz. Link. Yeah, you can't do links here. Oh, look at that. We've already got almost $100 in the 20 odd minutes we've been here. 20 odd minutes. Nice. Thank you for the cheer too, Shipwrecked. Shipwrecked. Thank you for the cheer. Very good. We are only $100 away from $100,000 here. Cheer for charity, everybody. Come on. Cheer for charity. Nice. So, yeah, links are denied here, Taz, on the official Extra Life for Channels Kid. Or Extra Life for Kids channel. Unless you're a mod. Recording studio, which we already got. Realtor, which we already got. I want to try to put... I don't want to put more than one... of per building type if I don't have to. Let's see what we got here for creativity. Now, recording studio, of course, gives us prosperity, which we already have. Let's see here. I keep forgetting. If I use the arrows, it actually skips a bit here. Now, we already got the clown school. We've got the garage band, movie studio. Link picture of that roundabout. Okay, yeah. Garage band we don't have yet, but that doesn't. It's not really going to work in this particular area here, I think. Oh, is that it? Garage band provides us recording studio, Pied Piper. I think I got the TV network. I think I put the TV network next to the university. Software studio. I don't think I have a software studio. Let's see. Will it fit here? Well, it'll fit this way, but that, yeah, it won't fit right up against the street, so that's actually no good. But you see something here. The software studio next to the recording studio might work for me.
Finish.
So yeah, let's put the software studio there. Even though, of course, there's parking spots there, huh? Yeah, so maybe maybe that would be better off. Yeah, you know, let's put that on the street. I think I have to bulldoze it. I don't think I can pick it up and move it like I can in Skylines here. Alright, so we want to build that over here. Let me swing around here. I can't zoom out any, so let's build it here. So what we'll do, oops, swing around this way, zoom out please. So what we can do now is just bulldoze that guy. Now we got lots of room here, so what we're going to end up doing, well, I'm going to end up doing, let me swing this way, a little bit more with control on my camera here, so I'm not bumping up against the edge of the map. I think I have this as concrete. Bring you back this way, bring you back that way. Bring you that way. Oh, I think we've got some small things we can throw in along here. Venues and, or well, not venues, but decorations and stuff like. Oh, that didn't bulldoze. I thought that bulldozed. Bulldoze. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. All right. We don't need to bulldoze again. I'll throw some stuff down in here too. Need small things. Small things. I don't think I have anything small here. See, what I need is stuff that's going to add prosperity. Is really what I need here. Bank adds prosperity, but we already got a bank. Billboard, barbecue. Oh, barbecue pits. How about that? Baroque fountain, which we've got over in our residential area. Billboard. I don't have a good place for the billboard yet, though. That's the problem. It's not. It doesn't give us a whole lot anyway. I might have to throw up another Baroque fountain. Carnival games, which we have right down here, I think. Not a whole lot gives us. I think what gives us prosperity is actually the housing. Can only have one district courthouse. Okay. A federal bank. I don't think we have a federal bank. Got a bank, but not a federal bank. Now, please tell me it will fit perfectly. Oh, sweet. So we will definitely throw the federal bank right here. That's awesome. Oh, well, we got just entered the prosperity bronze mobile, surpassing over 150 prosperity production excellence. So now that means I think the city is going to start changing a bit. Some of the looks of the city in The Sims sort of changes as you meet or increase some of these thematic levels here. So let's do this. Let's do this. Menu system, it feels a bit wonky to me. It always has here, trying to find stuff that I'm looking for. So we'll just trim that off there. All right. I think what we'll do is some. I think we'll just throw some decoration or something here. Well, the Baroque fountain actually works nice there, but sort of blocking the look there, so we don't. That's a little big. But maybe the Baroque fountain. Oh, my bowling center. I had to get my bowling center in there. It'll fit here though, so we will throw the Baroque center right here, or fountain. Baroque fountain. Signing off for today. Parked my truck for the night and go to bed. See you tomorrow. Oh, yes, thanks. Yes, it is kind of late for you, isn't it, Taz? Thanks for stopping by today, Taz. It's good to see you. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you for the cheer back. Thank you for the cheer. Awesome. Look at that. We're up to $975 total. We're almost there, people. $25 away from $100,000 of donations due to Cheer for Charity. But thanks for stopping by, Taz. Yes, much appreciated. I will might see you on Wednesday if you can stop by the stream on Wednesday. I'm actually streaming Wednesday instead of Tuesday on my channel this week for probably do some Atlas Reactor then. Trion Worlds is a corporate partner with Extra Life, so we get some cool things as participants from Trion Worlds if you play their games during National Game Day. Alright, so let's do this. Nope. There we go. So we'll bring this back this way too. So I don't think there's going to be too much else I can throw down here or on this side either. I mean, there's some little. Let's see what other decorations and carts. Garden, fountains, chocolate bunny. What time is it? Right now for me it is 4 o'clock in the afternoon, which is probably when I'm going to get started on Tuesday. Essentially the same time we do our Stronghold Kingdoms on Fridays. Usually my afternoon slots when I stream during the week is that 3:30 to 4 p.m. slot my time. So figure right about this time I should be getting started on Wednesday. And of course, I do extra live streams on my own channel every Friday featuring Stronghold Kingdoms. Large statue. I wanted to toss up a whole bunch of billboards, but I don't really have a place for them. Public mural. This is actually pretty big here, but you know what? I almost I'm thinking like right along somewhere in here for this. As a matter of fact, you know what? Let's turn it this way. Turn. Zoom out here so you turn. Oh, other way. Oh, where's your front? Oh, that's turn. There we go. All right. Nope. Boondoggle ya. Boondoggle ya. I'm gonna have to bulldoze it anyway. Well, let's try that again. Public mural. Thank you. Now, this still doesn't give us prosperity, but it will, it kind of goes in. If I put it... I'm trying to think if I put it here, should I give extra space? You know what? So I want to try to cram in as much as I can here. Don't let anybody, don't let Kat hear that, anybody. Tiger Mocho, thank you for the cheer. Awesome, thank you. Yeah, keep using that cheers for charity there, people. We're almost up to $100,000. That would be awesome if we could do that right here on this show. All right, good. Yeah, I like that. I like that. That works good for me there. All right. See, there's something else we could squeeze in next to these buildings here. Anything that gives us prosperity. Yeah, nothing that would really make sense where we could put it now. Okay. How about creativity? Our chocolate bunny statue. But that wouldn't be any good to put during a heat wave now, anyway, would it? Is there anything here that would make sense to put along next to this building here? Besides the hedges, I might just have to go with hedges. Yeah, absolutely. Every cent helps. Every dollar makes a difference. Every penny makes a difference to the kids, because it all adds up. It all adds up. Yes, yeah, I'm gonna have to do some hedges or stuff. All this other stuff is hedges and that kind of stuff. All right. So what's the hedge guess? One a pop. So let me see here. I don't think I lined that up correctly, did I? Nope. All right. Let's just go back here. Let's bulldoze you quickly. Let's zoom back out here. That way we can line you up a little bit better. Let's do that. We'll pop you. There we go. Got a nice little hedge divider there. Then what we can do now is do this. Bring our concrete walk up this thing. I could throw paint the bottom ground here, but I don't do that. Is it scrubbed now? I'm not sure. We'll find out. There we go. All right, that makes it look a little greener anyway. Let's let the sun hit it. Let's see what grass does for it. Maybe grass that would look better here. 5 1, half dozen of the other. So I think that's what we'll do here. Instead, we'll throw grass down here. I have that right there, right? And we'll throw our hedge here. Let's rotate the hedge. There we go. So we have our hedge there. And we'll do our concrete here. I guess we'll just double up on the concrete here. Like that. All right, there we go. I think what I want to do is give a little bit more separation here too. Anything we throw behind there. Okay. Well, we can always do a hedge behind here too, can't we? Yes, we can. Why not? Let's do it, shall we? Let's do it. That's what you meant. I had problems. I had problems doing emotes too. Sometimes. So don't you worry about that. So let's see what we want to do here. So walk the hedge again. Yep, that way. Can we? Oh no, see, because then we're going to have a gap there, aren't we? I really don't want it up against the building, but see if I could do half a hedge, or a corner hedge. Which unfortunately I can't. I would, you know, I would have to do it. I would have to actually rotate it when I. So it's okay, see that even that wouldn't work too well. Come on, rotate, rotate, rotate. That's not the way we want you. No. Just rotate, rotate. One more time, there we go. You'd have to go like this with you. All right. So we've got that. So that gives us a little bit there. Oh, do we? Hey, oh, yeah, look at that. We're up 100,000. Nice. Nice. Thank you to everybody out there who's been doing them. Cheers for charity. Cheers for the kids. That's awesome. Excellent. We are over 100,000 now. We still got tomorrow too. We got the rest of the day, and we got the 19th. So it's going to the 19th. Keep them cheers coming. That's awesome stuff. Excellent, 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 excellent. All right, so let's see what we're going to do here. Now let's see where we are. About 47 minutes in, 50 minutes in. Now might be a good time to run an extra life story, so you can see, so we can all see exactly how this money helps the kids, and showcase some of the kids that this money does help. And it'll give me time to check my email and find out when track practice is tonight. So in case I do have to cut out a little bit early, not too much, just a little bit. Aaron, are you down here? Get changed for track because your practice might be what? Oh, you already are. All right, good. Because it should be at the high school, so we shouldn't have to worry about going to the park today anyway. So you have to check my email and confirm all that good stuff. So yeah, so we'll do that, and I'll try to figure out what else I'm going to throw down here. See, I almost want to do concrete down along this stretch here because it just doesn't. I mean, it doesn't look right to me. I would have preferred the hedge to come out here though, but I don't think there's a way to do a partial hedge. You know what I could do? I could do. Let's do small sudan tree, large pine tree, and scrub brush or something. We don't have any. Yeah, we don't have anything in the way of just say like some small bushes or something. The hedges are bushes. So maybe we'll do some venues too, because we still got a lot of unemployed workers here that are going to need some jobs. So we definitely want to work on that. In the meantime, let me do this. We'll take a quick break. Yeah, hype, 100,000 for charity. Nice. That's awesome. All for the kids. All for the kids. So yeah, this is the perfect time to go celebrate and see just how this money helps the kids. See, some of the faces behind everything we're talking about here and playing these games for. See their faces and that kind of stuff. So let me flip into studio mode here real quick. Well, you know what? This game's going to mute anyway. Because we did Boo's story last week, so that, yeah, I have to change this up. Let's see who's next in line. Boo. Perfect. You know it. Dom's story. This is one of my favorite stories. Even though it kind of makes me cry every time because this next story we got coming up, it's Dominic's story, and it's one of those stories that are extra special to us here at Extra Life, and particularly the stream team, because this is a story about one of our own here, the Rooneys. Sean Rooney is a past, present, and always will be. Once you're a stream team member, you're always a stream team member. So we can count Sean among our ranks. And this story that we have here, it's a little bit longer than most of the other stories, but it's well worth sitting and watching. And this story is about Sean's son. Him and his wife Trish had a son named Dominic, and this is their struggles and their involvement with Extra Life. So this is really the perfect story to honor the celebration of hitting $100,000 for here. If I could just do this one last thing. Here we go. Awesome. So everybody sit back, check out Dom's story. Again, this story holds a special place in all the hearts of us here who stream on the stream team, and know Sean, whether it be personally. I have not met Sean in real life. We've only met through playing games and through the stream team and through Extra Life. But this is his story, and yeah, it gets me every time. So thank you, everybody. I'll be right back on the flip side to round out some more of our city building here in SimCity Societies and talk a little bit more about Extra Life. There we have Dominic's story. Even though I can't hear it when it's playing here on my OBS, I've seen it so many times. I can still hear it in my head, and it still chokes me up there. Every bit here. Yep. We support Children's Hospital Foundation because they focus on research for cures as well as funding treatment. We need to beat this stuff. Absolutely. And that's where a lot of this money goes. Again, it's great. I like this video. Again, it's one of the videos that are close to our heart as stream team members, because it's about Sean and Trish and Dom. And I should mention, it's always tough losing a child. I am lucky enough to have two relatively healthy kids. That I've not had to experience that, and I hope to God I never will. But that's why I Extra Life, for kids like Dom, and to God forbid something does happen in the future that we have to take one or both of our kids to the hospital. I can walk into our hospital knowing that, you know what, I've done my part to be able to help this hospital help my own kids. But on a good note, on a positive note for both Sean and Trish, that they recently have had another child. I believe the due date was during the summer. It's been a while since I've actually talked to Sean, but I know back in the winter and early spring, they had announced that Trish was pregnant again, and all that stuff. So I believe I think it was a girl. I think it was a girl they were expecting, and I think she may have already given birth just late this summer, if I recall correctly. I got to go back to Sean's blog and get caught up on all that stuff. But like anything, out of tragedy, something positive does happen. Of course, everything that Sean did, and because of the events related around Dom, all the money he's been able to raise year in and year out, for Extra Life, for his hospital. Out of the tragedy of Victoria Enman, is how Extra Life got started way back in 2008. And has only gotten bigger and better ever since. We just hit that $100,000 mark just for cheering. We got 10 more hours to go for the cheers. We just missed the $10 million mark last year. So that's why we're here as an Extra Life stream team. That's why we broadcast on the official Extra Life for Kids channel. That's why on all our own individual channels, we'll stream for Extra Life throughout the year to talk about Extra Life, to encourage people to sign up. That's really why we're here, to encourage people to sign up and participate. We've had over 55,000 people participate last year. And like I said, we just missed $10 million raised as a complete event there. So this year, the more people we get signed up, for sure, we're going to blow away that $10 million. I think we might even be able to hit $11 million this year, but we need everybody out there to talk about Extra Life, and most importantly, sign up and participate. One of the most important things is participating, but one of the most important things you can do as a participant is to donate to yourself. You have that ability to do that as you're signing up. The sign up process actually allows you to obviously pick your hospital. You can join a team or create a team if you so desire. But you can, one of the important things you can do is donate to yourself as you're signing up for that first time, or of course you can donate to yourself at any time. I'm always donating to myself throughout the year as I run special Extra Life mini marathons or stuff like that. I'll donate money to my own hospital, to my own cause, so to speak. We're not actually donating to ourselves, we're actually donating to our hospitals. 100% of what is donated goes directly to the hospitals, goes directly to the kids. We get none of it. So whenever I say, donate to myself, it's a figure of speech, more or less. All this money goes directly to the hospitals, but donate to the hospital that I support is probably a better choice of words for myself. But all this money that goes to these hospitals goes to stuff like research and development, and finding cures for these types of cancers, special procedures and stuff like that. My own hospital, I support the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. My own hospital has done some really groundbreaking stuff, thanks in part to all this money we raise here at Extra Life. Just over the summer, they did their 54th a successful operation to separate conjoined twins. And I actually read this story on one of my own streams that I was, one of my own Extra Life streams I was doing on my own channel over the summer. And I had a particular affinity for this story because the twins that were separated, they were from North Carolina. They were brought up here specifically to the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia to have this procedure done, because my hospital, again, is one of the hospitals known to be able to do this successfully. So they had the surgery, but the twins' names were Aaron and Abby, which coincidentally are the names of my two children. So I have a special connection to that story, just through the names there. But my hospital has done stuff like that. My hospital, a few years ago, did the first ever, world's first ever successful double hand transplant for a young boy named Zion. Right now they are currently researching and developing a way to recreate an artificial womb. That way babies who are born premature can be taken into, put into this womb, and they can undergo then somewhat normal development as if they were in their actual mother's womb. So this is all stuff that this money is going for, to these groundbreaking procedures, these groundbreaking research things. At the end of the day, to help kids get better, to make their lives better, to make sure they have healthy, successful lives. Because my hospital does a lot of violence prevention things. We think of going to hospital, we think of just treatment, sick people, that kind of stuff. But a lot of these hospitals, not just my hospital, obviously I know my hospital a little bit better, but all these hospitals, they do psychological stuff, violence prevention. They do counseling for kids who are involved in violent situations, all sorts of other stuff that you might not necessarily think about, and that's what all this money goes for. Things like this, at the end of the day, to help these kids in whatever they need help with, to get better. So that's why it's vitally important for things like our Cheer for Kids that Twitch is running. Twitch, again, also a partner with Extra Life. But all this stuff that we do for Extra Life, either as participants or people who are out there who are generous enough to donate as well. I mean, we're all equally important for what we're doing here for the kids. So I encourage everybody to come sign up, participate, donate to yourself. At the end of the day, we're having fun, but we're having fun for a really, really great cause. And at the end of the day, it's something for us, the gamers. There's not a whole lot out there, for us gamers that we can be proud of. This is something we can all be proud of. And if you can play a game, you don't have to be a hardcore gamer like us. If you can just play a game, if you and your family get together once a month to have a family game night, you can participate in Extra Life and make a difference for the kids of your local hospital. And all it takes is just signing up and being a little bit proactive and doing something about it. Signing up and playing some games and talking to friends and family, and maybe raising $1 or $2. Obviously, what Sean and Trish have been able to do is fantastic. It's great, but it's a lot of the smaller participants here. I think your average participant only raises like $100, $100 or $200. I think is the median or average raised by participants. So that's really not out of the realm of possibility for anybody to raise. So you never should think that you can't raise enough, because even $1, $5, even if it's that $5 that you donated to your own cause, to your own hospital, that can make all the difference in the world to any one of these kids who have to go to the hospital. So please, everybody, check out Extra Life. They just updated the website. It looks really cool, real fun. They streamlined the sign-up process to make it even quicker and easier to sign up and participate. But it's all great stuff for a great cause. So please, keep the cheers coming. Remember, September, you can now sub to the Extra Life for Kids channel. The revenue from that goes directly to Extra Life, helping the kids. And of course, make those donations. Sign up to become a participant. It's great fun for a great cause. And it's really a way for us to make a difference in the world at the end of the day, to genuinely save lives with the money that we raise here at Extra Life. But in the meantime, let's wrap things up here. Let's wrap it up. Let's get back to having some of the fun now, shall we? Some of the fun. Although, talking about Extra Life is just as fun, but let's get to playing. Let's get to the playing fun now. See if we can't wrap up this little commercial square district we got here before we have to go. So I do have to leave about 5. I think I'll cut out about 5-7 minutes early here. That way we can get to track practice somewhat on time. Let's see what we got here. So what we got here? Yep, we're $100,102. So keep them coming, people. 10 more hours to go. I didn't even notice that the announcement there actually tells us how much longer we got. So 10 more hours. 10 more hours to go. We can do it. I think we can easily reach 125,000 in the next 10 hours. So let's keep them cheers coming. Everybody out there in chat, let everybody else know. If you guys watch other streamers, let them know. Let everybody else in the chat rooms of those streamers know that when they cheer, use the hashtag charity. The more people we get doing it, the quicker we'll hit that $125,000 and beyond. So be sure to spread the word about that too, in case any of the other streamers you watch or people in their chat don't know about it. Let everybody know about it, because everybody's always cheering. If you're going to cheer, you might as well cheer for kids. Just throw in that hashtag charities. just a couple extra things to type on your keyboard, and that's it. No extra money on your part. The streamer doesn't lose out on any revenue. This is all stuff. This is all money that Twitch is donating out of their own pockets. So you might as well tell everybody, just do it. When you do a cheer, do charity. Cheer for charity. Let's get that money for the kids. All right, let's see. I think this is gonna end up being a topiary bush area. Oh, you know what? Maybe we can do. I think we have a fountain here, wishing fountain. A little wishing fountain might actually fit in here. Let's see. Public sculpture, that might fit in here too. Yeah, let's do this. You know what? If it was more centered, well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Now I could, you know, well, there we go. Yeah, that's good. Actually, I kind of like that. There we go. Public sculpture. Excellent. Okay. Okay. Well, looks a little bit like Abe Lincoln. All right, so let's we'll just go in this spot now. Things looking good here. Here we go. All right. Yeah, that's filled. That fills in pretty well. More than that. Nice. Okay. Well, we got that. So we need some more venues. We need some more businesses. We need to employ 36 more workers. Now, some of these venues, I think, actually do employ. They do employment. Army surplus store. How big are you? Not too bad. Next to the toy store. Yeah, perfect placement, right? Let's see what we got here. Somebody wasn't feeling too well there, it sounded like. Art museum. Art museum would probably fit better. I think I do have an art gallery. Ooh, aquarium. How big is the aquarium? Ooh, aquarium's pretty big. Oh, but it's sitting here, won't it? The question is, yeah, look at that. It's a little bit tight up against the back of these buildings, though. I don't know if I kind of like that. The aquarium, however, I definitely want an aquarium. We'll throw this next to the university. We got botanical gardens or something there. That's what those are. But aquarium we'll throw right here. There we go. I want an aquarium. There we go. Nice. Now let's. Oh, there's a helicopter. All right, let's see what we can do here. We got to be able to do something more here. Oops. Candy store. Candy store next to the toy store? Sure, why not? You know, that makes sense. So we'll throw the candy store there. Okay, so yep, alright. That does employ. We just wanted to make sure it does employ people. So we'll bring you out this way. We'll bring you out this way. And we'll bring this out this way. You know what I do with some seating areas, some benches out here too. I think that would actually work pretty well. There's some more of the chess tables and that stuff down here. Do one more here, right? Take one more time. There we go. One more time. So those guys next to each other right there. There we go. That works. Okay. Yeah, kind of like that. That works for me. I guess we could do. I guess we could do a little greenery park area. So we're gonna have a lot of concrete here if we don't. So maybe do. You do a little park or plaza, flower beds or something here, maybe. See what we got in terms of that. Fountain, jet fountain. We gotta leave a little space, I think, between the buildings here. I think that might work. That might look pretty good there. Alright, so let's do that. So we'll bring it across here, we'll bring it across here, we'll bring it across here. There's maybe another chess table there too. See if there's anything else. Garden? Will the garden fit there? The garden might fit there pretty well. I remember how to rotate here. Come on, rotate. Does not rotate. One more time for me. There we go. Yeah, see, that would be nice for the garden there. Let's see if there's something. Garden. And be good. How big are you? Yeah, something more rectangular. I got a fountain, so I don't necessarily want the jumping fountain. I got a rock garden out over in the residential area. Sad garden. Steam sculpture. That actually might. All right, let's see how she looks. Sure, why not? That works. All right, fills the spot. Let's see if there's anything else that strikes my fancy besides the steam sculpture here. How big's a public clock? I might do the clock instead. Actually. Oh. Clock. Where are you, clock? Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I think that works even better. That works beautifully. So let's bring something across the back of those venues here, I think, right? I mean, he does have a walkway there, but if I can click the right thing. Let's put you across that way. There we go. So I'm going to find another small little venue to go here. Beauty salon. I think I have a bookstore. I think, yeah, see, there's the botanical garden. What we got? Goes to a bridal shop. Oh, a cafe. Hey, where's cafe? City Bistro. I think the cafe. How big's the cafe? Ah, a little bit too big. But I think it'll fit here. So the cafe here then. Where'd you go, cafe? C Bistro too. So how big that is. CAF. Cafe, here you are. Yes, I think you would work much better. You sit your back here, I think. There we go. We got 36 workers are unemployed. We were down to 31. What happened? Open all day, yeah, there we go. There we go. Alright, build an action. Alright, let's just build an action. Oh, there is none. There we go. Okay. Alright, so we still got to employ our unemployed workers here. So let's finish. Let's do this. Where are we at time-wise? Alright, so we got a couple more minutes here. I think Mayo Mike will be on 7 p.m. this afternoon, so it's a little over 2 hours from now. In fact, want to check out more of us here on the stream team, you can check out our schedule right here, which I'm going to do right now just to see. I think Mayo Mike and Zalis are on tonight. Let's take a look. Yep, Mayo Mike. Today it's 7 p.m., so that's about, 2 hours and 10 minutes from now. And then Zalis 89 will be on right after Mayo Mike. So be sure to check them out today as well. As always, again, come join us. Come join Extra Life today as well. Become a participant. Great fun. We do get rewarded too as participants. We get game discount codes. We get a nice discount code for a nice handcrafted wooden Extra Life smartphone case. All sorts of good stuff that we get just for meeting certain low-level fundraising goals. A lot of great stuff going on here at Extra Life. So you know we're going to need a backdoor separation too, aren't we? No, we'll just concrete all underneath here. There we go. Okay. Is that not the front door? Okay. Let's see if I can't find one little thing here. At this point, doesn't matter what it provides or consumes. I just need something. To employ some people here. Game developer. He's got a parking lot now. something that's going to make sense here. Well, yeah, just do indie label, indie gaming. How big is this? I think it's a little bit too big for where I want to put it here. Yeah, it'll fit there, but yeah, I don't like it right. Yeah, that's the first dash. Will it fit here? It'll fit there, but yeah, it's not going to. That's going to be an issue there. All right, so much for the indie label. We're not going to be able to do the indie label. Chocolate Factory. I think I already have the Chocolate Factory. Come on, give me something good here. Just something here that'll fit. Market research building possibly, modeling agency possibly. Always throw down another office building, but pawn shop, yeah, no. Pied Piper Pest Control next to the toy shop, candy shop, yeah. Public safety, propaganda, PR firm. Cycling Center, Regional, Garbage, Rice Patty Service Station, not going to work there. Seamstress, Sheriff's Office, Skyscraper, Secret Police, Spirits Guardian, Spring Water Plant. Yeah, I don't know about that. A Tourism Bureau, Tourism Information. Town Hall? Town Hall's probably going to be big, yeah. Alright, I gotta get going here. I gotta pick something. Tulip Nursery, I think, is going to be too big. Treasury Department, no. So I see Tourism Information. This might be, okay, that's a little bit too small, but maybe the Bureau. Maybe the Bureau, Tourism Bureau? Do we have an Extra Life Twitch frame that tracks your donations live on stream? Yes, there is. Well, there used to be one. Oh, actually, yes, there is one. There's a little one that actually an Extra Life participant did that's called Extra Life Helper. It's sort of like a little browser source that'll rotate through things that has the amount you currently raised on there, and it'll do a countdown as well. It does a few neat little things. There used to be one by oh, I forgot what it is. Not Stream Elements, because that's actually a new thing. They just merged with Stream Labs, wherever they were before. I forget what the name was off the top of my head before. You used to have one that used to work that would send out an alert when you donated an update. But check Stream Labs now. I think it's Stream Labs now. They're starting to incorporate a lot of that Extra Life stuff into Stream Labs. So check that out. That I haven't looked recently because I just have a text thing that I update on my own. But I do need one that's going to be automatic, at least during my marathon stuff like that, as I'm getting donations in. So I'm going to check that out myself. But I think Streamlabs might be the best bet that has a tracker that does donations. The thing is that when they were whoever had joined with Twitch alerts and then they changed their name, they had they did you have your separate just streamer who takes donations. They have donation alerts, but and then they had one that was separate, just specifically Extra Life. Streamlabs didn't have that. They have their donation alerts. At least the last time I checked, they had their donation alerts, but it wasn't Extra Life specific. Now I think they might have something that's Extra Life specific. So that's why I gotta check out just to make sure and see. Tourism Bureau here. You're about the same. You know what? We'll just put you. And I know I kind of be more happy if I had something that would fit a little bit better here. Something that's 3 by 3. All right. Well, hey, we'll have to think about it next time we return to Extra Life Philly here for one of our Extra Life streams. Like I said, next week we'll be doing Talking Battleship with the kids for Extra Life's 3rd annual Tabletop Appreciation Weekend. And then starting in October, our next stream after that will be October 2nd, I believe. We'll be kicking it back with Sid Meier's Railroads for the month of October. So we'll be doing Sid Meier's Railroads, which was the Railroad Tycoon sort of inspired game released in 2006. I don't think they ever considered it a direct sequel of the 3 Railroad Tycoon games, but it's sort of one of those spiritual successors that Sid Meier came up with. So we'll be starting with that one, and then I think we'll be doing some railroading throughout the rest of the fall and into the winter. In the meantime, thanks for watching, everybody. Again, this is BJ Wally. If you want to check me out on my own channel, like I said, I do Extra Life streams every Friday afternoon. Oh yeah, if I do the right command. With featuring Stronghold Kingdoms, but in fact, starting today, every stream I do is going to be my Extra Life overlays from now until after the marathon. So pretty much every stream now is going to be an Extra Life sort of, in the back of your mind or oriented type stream. So be sure to check me out right there. I've got a schedule I update every week because, of course, soccer practice, track practice, obviously, sort of, throws things around from week into week as real life does. But if you like what I'm doing here, this is sort of what I do throughout the week on my own stream. So come check us out, come check me out. It's much appreciated. And again, thank you for joining me today, everybody. It's fun having everybody out there in chat doing all the cheers. We hit $100,000. Doesn't get any better than that. And make sure you sign up for Extra Life, www.extra-life.org. Real easy to do. And like I said, donate to yourself. AKA donate in support of your hospital, and and help kids. Be a real life hero for kids. In the meantime, I've got to run because we do have track practice to get to. But thank you everybody for joining me. Thanks Tiger Mojo for hanging out, and everybody else who's hung out today. Whether you've chatted or lurked, I enjoy both. I enjoy chatting with people. I enjoy people who just want to come out and chill. Sort of what we do. We come out, chill, just hang loose, have some fun, and really have a good time, both here and on my own channel, and of course on every Stream Team member's channel too. So check them all out. In the meantime, I've got to run. Thanks everybody. Until next time, I'll see you in game.